Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I am going to be going over my Wicked for Good movie review. We'll also see Lena's thoughts later in the video. But first, before we start, the first section we're going to be splitting it up. So the first section will be non-spoilers, so you don't have to worry about getting this whole entire movie spoiled. Wait, that sounds wrong. Anyways, the next section after that, Lena will give her non-spoilers. Then I will go into the movie breakdown and spoilers. Then Lena will go into her spoilers and her thoughts on the movie. And then finally, I'll do my final thoughts. I'll give my ranking, what I give it out of 10. You shall see. This video will be a long video, so sit back, get some popcorn and enjoy. Hopefully you like the review, and tell me what other stuff you wanna see. Alright, let's get into the review. I did write one out, so I'm gonna be reading off my script. Alright, so Wicked for Good is the second act of the original musical. They have songs from the musical as well as added new songs, but I'll talk about those in the spoiler section. The directing and set design was amazing. It looked like you really were in Oz. The story is filled with happy, sad, and some epic moments. If you like musical or just want to see a feel-good movie, this is the perfect movie to watch, but make sure you see part 1 first. Now let's hear from my friend and co-creator of Roach-Layne Studios, Roach-Layne, about her non-spoilers of Wicked for Good.
A few moments later.
For Wicked for Good, I'll rate it a 10 out of 10. The story was good, the acting and singing were good, the characters were good, the cinematography was good, the sets were good and amazing.
That was great, Lena. Now, guys, I'm warning you right now that we're about to go into the spoilers, so if you have not seen the movie, click away now. This is your final warning, because we're going to break down this whole movie and you don't want to get spoiled, so click away right now. Hopefully you clicked away if you haven't seen the movie, because I'm literally about to go into spoilers. Guys, now we're going to dive into it. Ready? The film opens a few years after the first part. The animals are forced to build the Yellow Brick Road, which, as all people know, is the most iconic thing in Wizard of Oz. Cool. They are treated like slaves, and most of them can't speak. But then Elphaba comes in and saves them as she humiliates the wizard's gods. Then we hear our first new song, which I think was really good, but not the best. We see Glinda getting into a floating bubble, as she is now one of the wizard's right hand, and seen as pure good by the people of Oz. Elphaba tries to warn Oz that the wizard is a liar, but no one believes her. Elphaba has been trying to protect the animals ever since the first part. Most of the animals are running away to a land away from Oz. One of the animals Elphaba sees is her old nanny. She sings a new song called No Place Like Home. I think it's one of the best new songs. The animals remember that Elphaba is the one who cast the spell that gave the monkeys wings and left Oz. The monkeys were watching this but didn't attack Elphaba. We did see Elphaba's sister Nessa and Bok. Nessa is the governor of Oz now, and Bok is working for her, but he is still in love with Glinda, and he hears she is going to get married to Fiyero. So he tries to leave, but Nessa puts a law that no Munchkins can leave Munchenland, so he was forced to go back to her. That's when Elphaba went to see Nessa. Nessa wasn't happy to see her sister. Nessa tried to push her away, but Elphaba asked her to help expose the wizard. She said she would do it if Elphaba would give her the ability to walk, and Elphaba used the Grimoire to make her float. Then Bok came in and saw Elphaba with Nessa and thought Elphaba did something to her. Nessa tried to get Bok to stay, but when he tried to walk away, she used the Grimoire to shrink his heart. Elphaba turned Bok into the Tin Man to save him from dying, then left to go see the wizard. When Bok woke up, he was the Tin Man now, and he got an axe and wanted to kill Elphaba, even though it was Nessa's fault, which we all know. Anyways, Elphaba visits Glinda, and Glinda was happy to see Elphaba, but a little worried that the gods might spot her. Elphaba and Glinda talked. Glinda was worried about Elphaba and her mission against the wizard. Glinda tried to tell Elphaba to join the wizard instead of fight him, but she was determined to stop the wizard for good. Elphaba leaves and sneaks into the wizard's chamber to confront him once and for all. Glinda follows as the wizard was expecting Elphaba to come. The wizard and Glinda sing the song Wonderful to try and convince Elphaba to join them. Throughout the song, they show some really cool sets, directing, and camera movement was perfect. After the song, Elphaba and the wizard make a deal. The deal was Elphaba will work with the wizard if he releases all the animals. He and Glinda whisper. Then he accepts the deal and releases the monkey. Then Glinda gets ready for a wedding, while one of the monkeys, Chester, shows Elphaba a portrait of the wizard. Elphaba goes into the hidden room. Behind the portrait, there are cages of animals. When I first saw this, I was pissed. The wizard lied again. Next, we see a cool wide shot of Elphaba walking with the cages around her and Glinda walking down the aisle. When Elphaba gets to the end, we see Dr. Dillamar, but he can't speak. Then the wizard comes in and tries to lie his way out of this. But Elphaba releases all the animals. The animals crash the wedding and attack both the wizard and Madame Marvel. God, that name is hard to say. Pharaoh and some gods find Elphaba with the wizard. Pharaoh tells the gods to go get water, and the gods leave. Then Glinda walks in and Pharaoh puts the wizard in a cave and leaves with Elphaba. Madame Marvel comes in and releases the wizard. The wizard and Marvel tried to think of a plan to lure Elphaba into the open. Then Glinda mentioned Nessa. Madame Marvel and the wizard talked alone while Glinda left to sing her version of I'm Not That Girl. Madame Marvel told the wizard they can't just make a rumor about Nessa. They needed to make it real. Meanwhile, Elphaba and Fiora were having a romantic night near Elphaba's hideout. Then Fiora told Elphaba about a castle full of hidden passageways she could stay at. Madame Marvel created a tornado and it brought a house to Oz that crushed Nessa and killed her. Elphaba had a vision of her sister in danger and went over to her, but she was already dead. Glinda gave Dorothy Nessa's ruby shoes, and Dorothy followed the Yellow Brick Road. Then Elphaba confronted Glinda about giving away something that belonged to her sister. Then both Glinda and Elphaba started slapping each other, which was a pretty funny fight. I actually enjoyed that scene. While Pharaoh is in the woods, he sees Chester and the rest of the monkeys. The monkeys join him, and they meet with Elphaba and Glinda, but gods show up and Pharaoh turns himself in to protect Elphaba. He tells the monkeys to protect her, and they fly away. With Elphaba, then the gods beat Pharaoh. Glinda is forced to wash and starts to think maybe Elphaba has a point. The wizard is evil. Elphaba told her about, and she sings No Good Deed, which I think is one of the best songs in this film. In this song, Elphaba turns Pharaoh into a scarecrow to protect him, and she finally embraces her name. This is the moment when she truly became the Wicked Witch. She told her monkeys to find Dorothy and bring her back here. Then we see Glinda confront Madame Marvel about Nessa's death, but Madame Marvel threatens to destroy everything Glinda worked for if she tries anything. Then Dorothy, the Cowardly Lion, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man came to the wizard for help. He said he would help them if they kill the Wicked Witch and bring him her broomstick as proof. So they set out on their hunt, and we hear the Witch Hunt song. It was a really good song in my opinion. It felt like I was watching it on stage. Next, we see Glinda watching the villagers going on their hunt. She started singing a new song called The Girl in the Bubble, which I enjoy, and it shows us more of what Glinda is feeling. After the song, Glinda sneaked out and went to try and save Elphaba before it was too late. Elphaba had Dorothy locked up in a cellar. Glinda came to her. Elphaba was worried about Glinda being seen. Elphaba got a bucket of water and she started saying goodbye, but Glinda wanted to expose the wizard and tell people that she's not wicked. Elphaba told Glinda she needs to be wicked so Glinda can be good, which I feel is such a good lesson. Evil needs to exist so good can stop it. But Glinda and Elphaba sing for good, which is both the saddest and the best song of the film. After the song, Elphaba hides Glinda in a closet and we see Elphaba and Dorothy's shadow as Dorothy throws water on Elphaba, killing the wicked witch once and for all. Dorothy takes the broom and returns it to the wizard. Glinda puts Madame Marble in a prison cell and it is revealed that the wizard is Elphaba's father. Then Glinda sends the wizard back to where he came from. Finally it is revealed Elphaba was just hiding in one of the secret passageways and she reunites with Ferrero as they leave Oz and the film ends. Now, before I go into my conclusion, let's hear what Lena has to say about the film, and her final.
Meanwhile,
Like, you were in Oz. And the directing is good.
a few moments later.
That was good, Lena. Now, I'm going to talk about my ranking and how I would rate this. I think this film was really good. There was a lot of good songs, a lot of moments where I felt I was really in with the characters, if you know what I mean. And I hope there's going to be a sequel. I hope that's not true, because I don't think we need another one. It was really good. I hope you guys can hear me, because this thing is messing me up. But it is really good. And I have to say that a lot of the new songs, it felt like it fit in. It didn't feel like it was out of nowhere. It felt like it made sense for the story. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Let me know what you thought in the comments. How I would rate this, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. It was amazing, but it wasn't perfect. There was some stuff I didn't really like. I felt like there were some scenes that dragged on too long, and there was some story beats that weren't as good. But I thought all the actors, the cast, they were all great. They did a good job. And I hope this wins maybe the costumes, the sets, all that. At the Oscars, it should win probably best set design, I feel like. I don't know any other good sets I've seen in other movies this year. But I hope you enjoyed my review. I hope it helped you. And tell me what you think. What will you rank this out of 10? Would you give it an 8 or do you think it was much lower? Let me know what you thought and I'll see you guys in the next video.